Now, I know I just met you, but I got cable back in my hotel. If you wanna... Oh, hey, everybody. How are you? You know, we are so happy to have a female finally on Spill.com. Now, we've had females before, but Grace here. Grace has convinced me that she knows what she's talking about. She runs her own channel. Tell people what you do, Grace.
Oh, so I have a channel here on YouTube called Beyond the Trailer, and I do movie reviews with audience interviews. I do box office recaps and analysis, and movie news.
You just do everything. You're like an industry person, which makes me kind of mad because you're smarter about this stuff than I am. That's another reason why I brought you on here.
We're evenly matched.
And this was your idea. On this show, you and I are going to talk about an equal amount of expectations that we have for upcoming films. Mm-hmm. And of course, one of the most anticipated movies that's about to come out, not even in this year.
Of all time.
Yeah, of all time. After this movie comes out, there will be no more movies. We're going to talk about it. You thought it should be an even amount of things that we expect. Okay, since I'm a gentleman, I am going to go ahead and let you go first.
Aw, thank you. I do have one. I do have my first thing.
You do?
What I want out of The Dark Knight Rises is for it not to end.
So you're hoping that there's a fourth one?
I hope there's a check big enough to keep at least Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan in the mix.
Okay, that ain't happening. But, that's why we're here. It's not called what we're going to get. It's called what we would like or what we expect.
It's our wish list.
It's a wish list.
Not our demands.
Okay. In your case, it's a disappointment list because you ain't getting that. Okay.
If it makes enough money.
All right, now.
Okay, so that's my number one.
That's yours. Okay, now since we're just gonna go out on a limb and wish the impossible right here, I think mine is probably a little more realistic than yours.
Okay, all right, bring it on.
Okay, so what's that girl's name they got in this movie as Catwoman?
Oh, Anne Hathaway. Yeah.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway, Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman.
Yes.
She has a track record of pulling them boobies out in movies, and she's not afraid to do it. They just flop around everywhere. If I had my way, I would love to see Catwoman topless in this film. I mean, just because it's Anne Hathaway.
So this is a realistic demand?
Oh, like yours was real.
It's a PG-13 movie for families.
Director's cut. The unrated DVD.
Christopher Nolan's like, screw it, this is the last one. I'm going to do everything I want.
Yeah, see, that's it. Now, you thinking a check could get him back, but I think them titties could bring him back. That's just me now, all right? So what this wish list?
Well, okay. As the first female on the show, I will bring up, I think, a thing that a lot of women have a problem with Christopher Nolan. He does not do very well with female characters. So my number two thing is I would like to see a really well, fully realized female character in this third film that holds her own, be it Selena Kyle or, Miranda Tate, who's hopefully Talia, Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I want one of those characters to be noteworthy, so to people who think it's cool. Not for once, I would like a woman not to ruin a Batman movie. Although I would say the exception to that rule, and I feel bad for Anne Hathaway, is Michelle Pfeiffer. She's just an amazing Catwoman. So you're number two. So I've got two.
Okay.
Your move, Corey.
All right. What would I like to see in a Batman movie? Being that this is possibly the last Christopher Nolan Batman film, I would like to see a nod of what some other villains would look like in the Christopher Nolan universe.
You want to see that?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Okay.
I don't know how they would do it in Christopher Nolan's genius kind of way. I would like to see what he would do. If he could maybe just work in one or two as just small cameos that made sense.
Well, you mean kind of like the way the Scarecrow came back in The Dark Knight? Just for a quick second, he was doing.
Yeah. I'm not the kind of guy that's hoping to see a glimpse of the Joker again. But, if we could just see some other inmates that are in there and just as he's passing by, maybe see just briefly what they look like. Now it's your turn.
Okay, my last one.
Uh-oh. Get it right.
Oh, okay. So I think I'd like to see Christian Bale have a story arc that's fully realized. I'd like to see Christian Bale be as cool as Commissioner Gordon, which I feel is the coolest.
You don't think Batman is as cool as Commissioner Gordon?
I think the idea of Batman is as cool. I still feel the best Batman, with all due respect to The Dark Knight, is Batman the Animated Series.
I agree with you on that. Number three. A lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm curious. If people say it can't be done, I say it can. And I would not mind seeing the introduction of Robin.
I actually would love that.
Yes, in the Christopher Nolan
But
Batman
it has to be
universe.
age-appropriate Robin, not like Chris O'Donnell awkward Robin, where he's like the same size as Batman.
Oh no, they were fucking. They were having sex. That was he brought that. That was a man. Right?
I will adopt him and take him into my home.
Yeah.
And everyone in the circus was like, he's a full adult.
Yeah, you're talking about this dude grew 5 o'clock shadow in a matter of 2 minutes. So he's talking about adopt this boy. This is a full-grown man right here.
You know what? Year one works with my one. Because that would give Bruce Wayne his story arc.
So, hey, you know what? I enjoyed myself
Me too.
talking to you. That was nice.
It's fun. We have a good list, and I think maybe you have some good ideas for. You got me even more excited about the movie.
Yeah, well, we can always go back to my place and watch the Dark Knight if you want. I mean, I'm just saying, I got ice, Anyway, people, that's been our first episode here. Grace, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Try to make it real.